What if I told you that the key to unlocking your personal growth lies in embracing your most uncomfortable feelings? Yes, you heard it right. And today we are gonna do this thing. We're gonna dive into understanding these difficult feelings, those emotions that often feel heavy, overwhelming, or just plain uncomfortable. That is why difficult feelings. In our fast paced lives, we often encounter feelings like anger, sadness, guilt, fear, disgust, anxiety, envy, sometimes embarrassment in some situation. These situations are like from your personal loss or to everyday stressor. These emotions can feel isolating and confusing, often leading us to believe we should suppress them or push them aside. But what if instead of avoiding these feelings, we learn to embrace them? So, welcome back to our podcast, How to Coach Yourself 100 Days of Self Coaching series. That is what it is called. Today, we are on day 86, and this is the theme we are calling Embracing the Uncomfortable. There will be a series of episodes this whole week where we will talk about this topic, what are difficult feelings, what are some triggers and patterns to understand these feelings, and how can you express it healthy, and more. And today's episode we will explore that what these feelings are, why they matter, and how acknowledging them can lead to profound personal growth. We'll uncover how facing our feelings can lead us to deeper self awareness and resilience. We, as always, will share some strategies and which can help you to navigate these emotions, and insights also from the episode that will highlight the transformative power of embracing discomfort. So let's take this journey into the heart of our emotional experiences and discover the strength that lies within. We will start by defining what we mean by difficult feelings. As we said, these are emotions that can be challenging to experience or express, and it often leads to discomfort. Number one is anger, a common response to perceived injustices or frustrations. Someone is not doing something in a way you expected or you wanted, or it is supposed to be that way. If that doesn't happen, then the common emotion that surfaces within our human beings is anger, frustration. While it is natural, it can become problematic if not expressed healthily. Anger often feels like a storm brewing inside, intense and consuming. But it can also signal that something in your life needs attention. So it's not all bad. And we will see more on it during the episode. Sadness. Often, this emotion is often linked to loss or disappointment. Sadness can feel like heavy weight pressing down on your heart. It may isolate you from others, making you want to retreat into yourself. Guilt. A very powerful emotion that arises when we believe we have let someone down or made a mistake. That's something which you can say it's the synonym of anger, but towards yourself. You are When you get angry towards yourself, when you're disappointed by yourself, this kind of an emotion surfaces. Guilt can gnaw at us like a persistent ache, reminding us of our perceived failures. Fear. This emotion can be paralyzing and often stems from uncertainty about the future. Fear can create a sense of dread that hold us back from pursuing our dreams. But you'll see in the episode again, it's not all that bad. How fear can actually help you also. The next one is disgust, often overlooked but equally important. Disgust is an emotional response that protects us from things we perceive as harmful or offensive. It can arise in situations where we feel morally challenged or when faced with unpleasant realities. Anxiety, very common feeling these days in this VUCA world where everything is so fast, so many options, such peer pressure. This feeling often manifests as worry or apprehension about the future events. If you trying to compare yourself and you feel that you're not at that level, the anxiety comes, and anxiety appears in many situations actually. It can create a sense of unease that makes it hard to focus on the present moment. The next one we have is envy. Envy arises when we compare ourselves to others and feel dissatisfied with our own circumstances. It can lead to feelings of inadequacy and resentment if not addressed. Recently, I came across this movie where I love that movie. It's called Inside Out, and it has a second part where they depict all kind of emotions. It's a wonderful movie. If you haven't seen it already, I definitely recommend it. That's where when I actually got introduced with this emotion, ennui. It's called ennui. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. While we all are of course aware about the boredom, but if you see, it is also kind of an emotion. We may feel like it's just a situation we are getting bored, but actually it's an emotion, and this emotion, as we see, reflects a sense of boredom or dissatisfaction with life. So what we are talking here about is not just about in some situation that you are getting bored, but it's more than that. It's a dissatisfaction with life, and it can leave us feeling unmotivated and disconnected from our passions. More on this in the further episodes also. The last emotion we have here is embarrassment, a common feeling that arises from social situations where we fear judgment or rejection. Embarrassment can make us withdraw from interactions or overthink our actions, and it's essential to recognize that these feelings are a natural part of human being. They serve a purpose, providing us with valuable information about our experiences and ourselves. It's actually an exploration of your own self. You can raise your awareness if you explore your emotions. Let's see how. Let's see what role these difficult feelings play in our personal growth. Now, Of course, when you see the title, Embracing the Uncomfortable, Understanding Difficult Feelings, you might wonder, why should I embrace these uncomfortable feelings? It says it is uncomfortable. I'm gonna feel uncomfortable. I'm not gonna feel very good. Then why should I embrace? Why shouldn't I just let it go or ignore? Well, the truth is, they can be powerful catalyst for personal growth if accepted and worked on. When we acknowledge and explore our emotions, we gain insights into our needs and desires. What does that mean? So, for example, feeling angry might indicate that something in your life needs change. And embracing these feelings fosters self awareness. Understanding our emotions help us build a healthier relationship with ourselves and others. Let's see some common strategies we can apply to embrace these difficult feelings. Number one would be acknowledging. First, you have to accept, you have to acknowledge that something is there. Unless you do that, you wouldn't be able to work on it. You have to address the elephant in the room. And first step is recognizing your feelings without judgment. You don't have to judge yourself that why are you feeling angry or why are you feeling envious about maybe say if your colleague got the promotion or your friend or a cousin has a bigger car or a bigger apartment than you. So first you acknowledge and don't judge yourself. It is okay to feel angry, sad, scared, disgusted, anxious, envious, bored, or even embarrassed. These emotions are valid and deserve your attention. After acknowledging, when you know, the next step, the next strategy you can apply is practicing self-compassion. Be kind to yourself during tough times. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Remind yourself that it's okay to struggle. You are not alone in this journey. After this, reflect on your emotions when you are acknowledged and after self-compassion, reflect on your emotions. Take time to understand what you are feeling and why. One way to help clarify your thoughts and identify patterns is journaling. If you write down whenever you have this kind of hard feeling, difficult feeling, which is difficult to express even to yourself, making yourself uncomfortable, journal it, write it. Allow yourself to sit with your feelings. This acknowledgement is a powerful step toward healing. Now, what is the importance of embracing all these emotions? So I'm drawing inspiration from this Pixar's movie Inside Out, and it was very clear in that movie that every emotion plays a vital role in our lives. And I really, I'm truly connected. Just as joy learns to appreciate sadness's role in the character's emotional landscape, it's like how other emotions contribute uniquely. So we must also recognize that all the feelings serve important functions. Each emotion provides insight into our experiences. For instance, anxiety might signal that areas where we need more preparation or support. So you have a big presentation, you have to present something in your office, or you have to speak on some topic. You're a speaker, and there comes the anxiety, the fear that, what if I forget something? What if my body language is not good? What if people doesn't like my content? What if people get bored? And this kind of an anxiety. So what does it show you? It signals you that you need more preparation and support for that particular event or a presentation. So these feelings can actually help. Now, ennui may prompt us to seek new passions or challenges. So, if I am bored in my life, whatever I am doing, I'm not comfortable, I'm not satisfied with my life, it's a clear indication that I have to seek something new, something challenges which can bring some spark in my life, or maybe I am getting bored because I am not following my passions. Embarrassment reminds us of our shared humanity and encourages vulnerability. So, reflect on all your difficult emotions, and to help you, here are some self coaching questions for you today. What difficult feelings have I been experiencing lately? How can I acknowledge and validate these emotions without judgment? What insights can I gain from exploring my difficult feelings? How can I practice some self compassion during challenging emotional times? Sit with yourself with these questions, reflect what comes, write it down, because once you follow this series, once you see the next episode, it's going to help you draw these patterns. Let's wrap up today's episode by remembering that embracing these emotions is a courageous act that leads to greater self-awareness and resilience. By acknowledging our feelings and treating ourselves with compassion, we navigate life's challenges with more ease and find meaning in our experiences. Difficult feelings are not something to be feared or avoided. They are an integral part of our human experience that offer valuable lessons for growth. For me, I'm sure it has been a journey when I have navigated these hard emotions, and actually this topic is very near to my heart. I really love to talk about it. Here in this series, in the self-coaching series, it will come only in a 5 episode section. But however, our next podcast, maybe our next videos may be totally focused on hard feelings or difficult feelings and the experiences around it. So stay tuned with us. In our next episode, we will identify the triggers, patterns of these difficult feelings and explore more on that. And I am sure that you have found this episode informative and inspiring. I encourage you to share your own experiences with embracing difficult feelings on social media and tag us. Let's create a supportive community where we uplift each other in our journeys toward emotional well-being. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with others who might benefit from discovering these fresh perspectives and strategies on understanding their emotions. Until next time.